So 2024 is coming up and you're thinking of launching your art career. It is an exciting prospect. We live in a time where artists are more readily accepted into a professional world and resources are available to us like no other time before. So how are you going to do it? One of the things that is really required, I think, in any business in this day and age, and you'd be crazy not to be into it, is social media. I know plenty of people who have resisted social media and their business has fallen into a detriment because of their resistance to joining the online world. In this digital age where everything is online and everything is a click away with a button, you're crazy not to. Here's the thing, running an art business, dealing with social media, requires patience. First and foremost, it takes time to build any business. It doesn't matter if you're selling scrunchies or some inconspicuous part from some car model that you sell. You can sell anything. That's the point. And I think what a lot of people who aren't artists and who are don't really realize is that art is another product that you can sell. Except with art, you're selling emotions, a story, or something that is meaningful, or something that brings people joy. And we've been selling stories and emotions and feelings for years. So for those who don't believe that art can be a successful business, just remember that. And also, there are people out there who sell, companies especially, who sell like $500 scrunchies, like Gucci or whatever the brand does that. So if they can sell that for $500, you can sell a painting that you've poured your heart into, that tells a story and that you've spent a lot of time building up your skill for. First thing you need to do, social media. You hate it, deal with it. If you like it, well, that's good, you're already in the game. One thing you need to get good at, and unfortunately, I'm going to say this a lot in my videos, being an artist, you are a one-person show. You wear all the hats, every hat. The artist, the creator, the content creator, the editor, inventory person, the accountant, the marketer, the salesperson. You are everything that goes into the business. And you're going to have to do it all on your own, unless you're lucky to have help. If you make it so successfully, like some artists do, where they hire an entire team of people to do all the shit they don't want to do. If you're going to launch your art career in 2024, what you need to do is market research. And I know you've probably heard that before. You're thinking, well, yeah, but how do I research? What am I researching? You're going to research what you and your niche, your particular paintings, what kind of people are interested in that. And I hate when people say that and then not explain further, because I've watched plenty of artist videos myself where it's like they say, just find your audience. Then they don't really tell you how. I'm going to use myself as an example, because why not? I paint animals, and I also paint a lot of cats. I love cats, they're one of my favorite animals, right? You need to target people who love cats, let's say. I have a collection of cat paintings, I want to sell them. Who is most likely going to buy them? People who love cats. It's as simple as that, right? So you have to find those little pockets online where those crazy cat people are, or the cat clubs, or cat shows, or people who are enthusiastic about cats. And let me tell you, it's a matter of finding your audience. And you already, if you have a subject like cats, you already know where they are. They're already going to be in the cat clubs, they're already going to be in cat groups on Facebook. You already know that you can advertise to this specific demographic who loves cats. And you can apply that to any subject. If somebody loves dogs, same thing, dog groups, dog shows, dog everything. If someone loves collecting paintings that have food on it, say you're a food artist, you have a different demographic. You can sell to other places, kitchens, cafes, even hotels or the restaurants. People love to put food stuff in their kitchens. So think about who your audience is, how your pieces fit into these people's lives. Because if you're selling bird pictures, you know, I paint some birds, so people who are enthusiastic about it, there are entire groups of people who bird watch. That is a great demographic to sell to if you paint strictly birds. Or if you paint all kinds of animals, then, you know, like I do, then instantly you have huge demographics to sell to. And that's just what you have to think about. Next thing you want to think about with your actual pieces is the connection, the meaning. Because here's what I have found about selling your work is that it's not necessarily about the aesthetics, although sometimes people do buy because of aesthetics. People mostly buy because they're connected to that piece. They have some kind of feeling, or they really resonate with the story that you put with it. And I'm going to cover sales more in depth in another video, but when it comes to selling, it's about the connection, the networking, the story that really goes into what people buy. Art is an impulse buy at the end of the day. It's, oh, I've fallen in love with that and now I really want it, you know, and I can't get it out of my head, or I've got to have it now. Patience is sort of key when dealing with any kind of business. It can take you 2 years to grow, or 5 or 10, and so you just have to really be persistent, consistent, and have a bit of discipline too with any kind of business that you're running, especially art, because like I've said before in many of my videos, you are a one-person show, you know, especially when you're starting out. It's very rare that you're going to have an employee to help you with all the aspects of your business that you don't like to do. Don't be overwhelmed when you're just starting out. It's a lot to take in. A lot of people don't know where to start. And this is why doing a little bit of research is so crucial, because that way you have a better understanding of where you actually want to start in your career and what you actually want to pursue. And you can always change too, and that's what I think a lot of people get stuck in. They get stuck in that with everything, with their career, with what college they want to choose. They feel like they have to commit to this for years of their life. If something is not working for you, and it's very evident that something is not working for your business, stop doing it. Pursue something else, you know, pursue something that is going to work for you. You know, social media is a crucial aspect for any business in this modern day and age. And artists especially use it for 2 reasons. And there's a recognition and financial stability. You know, social media isn't necessarily the goal, but it is the tool that you need to get those things. Another piece of advice, and I've talked about this before in previous videos, algorithm. You know, social media is so structured around this algorithm, but the trouble is the algorithm constantly changes. That kind of means there is no algorithm. There is no surefire way to know what's trending versus what isn't, versus what the algorithm is pushing out or not. Best advice I can give you when it comes to the algorithm is to not follow an algorithm. Follow what works best for you when it comes to a posting schedule. What are you capable of or most comfortable with? Because trying to do too much when you just can't do it, it is a surefire way to burn yourself out very quickly. So do what works for you. Don't follow an algorithm. Don't worry about what all these social media gurus are telling you. You've got to post at this time, at this day, on every day, 3 times a day. Don't follow that advice. That's a surefire way to grow sick of social media really quickly and to burn yourself out. You know, part of the goal of these art business talks is to be really real with you about being an artist, you know, and you could argue that that's my comparative advantage in what makes my content unique compared to others. Is I'm a realist. I have always been a realist. I have always relied on my intuition and also my experiences and the reality of things. And so that is the goal with my particular videos, is to make sure you guys understand what you're getting yourselves into, what exactly needs to happen or not happen. And if you really cut out for it, because it is a lot of work and it's a lot of discipline, it's a lot of persistence, you have to have a lot of confidence. And if you're also like me, who's a little bit of an introvert, it can be really hard to do the things that are necessary for running a successful art business. Introverted people have a hard time talking and networking, and that is such a crucial aspect of your business. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure you guys know what you're getting yourselves into, as well as give you a place of reference and a place that you can come to for information for running an art business, a truthful place. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to hide anything from you. It is what it is. So on that note, I'm going to leave you here. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to follow my work as well as follow me on other social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. If you have any questions or particular subjects that you want me to talk about, whether it's art business related or painting related, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. I am always open to taking your questions. So I'll see you all next time. If you're an artist looking to take your business full-time, then head over to the Intuitive Artist Academy to book an exclusive one-on-one mentoring session with me. I will look at your art and art business and guide you on the right path for your artistic journey. These coaching sessions will leave you feeling inspired and ready to take action for your own art career.